Mark of the Ninja is an action stealth game that puts you in the ninja tabby of a nameless killing machine that has magic tattoos that grant him special abilities. Alright, so it's not the most realistic premise in the world, but you should stick around for the whole review before you go make any rash decisions about this particular title. First off, let's start with the official game description. In Mark of the Ninja, you'll know what it is to truly be a ninja. You must be silent, agile, and clever to outwit your opponents in a world of gorgeous scenery and flowing animation. Marked with cursed tattoos giving you heightened senses, every situation presents you with options. It seems like the stealth genre is just one of those beasts that nobody can tame. While Konami's had luck with its Metal Gear Solid series, nobody seems to be able to hit a home run when it comes to making a stealth action game in a 2D side-scrolling space. Mark of the Ninja, though, we finally have a winner. The controls are super responsive, the player character is amazingly agile and versatile, and the enemy AI is smart enough to be challenging while also being surmountable. As you may have guessed, you play a ninja. A human ninja. You're not a gun-blazing Delta Squad member. You're not a bullet sponge space marine. You are a ninja. And if you take one or two bullets, you're also a dead ninja. As a ninja, your best weapons are darkness and discretion. That's not to say you don't have plenty of other tricks in your ninja tool belt as well, though. There are bamboo darts, caltrops, spike traps, a sword, and even a few other weapons that make Mark of the Ninja a unique and true joy to play. One of these unexpected innovative weapons is fear. You're able to dispatch your enemies in some rather macabre ways, which can cause onlookers to immediately become terrified and react in unpredictable ways. They'll fall off ledges, cower in corners, and even open fire on enemy comrades. Now that we've talked about the various weapons at your disposal, let's talk about how you can use them to increase your score for a level. As a ninja extraordinaire, your job isn't to only kill the opposition, it's to kill with efficiency and style. Sure, you could clear a room by sneaking up to every guard and sending them to their maker, or you could distract one by throwing a dart at a gong, string him up by a lamppost, drop his body in front of an unsuspecting enemy, and terrify that guard into shooting everyone else in the room just before he turns the gun on himself. All these actions lead up to big points, which lead to better evaluations at the end of each level. On top of that, the game tends to know what's fun and what isn't. If you make one little screw up when trying to take down an enemy or jump a gap, you won't have to lose half an hour of progress. You'll just respawn a minute or two back and try again. This encourages experimentation and trying various solutions to solve a problem and maximize your scores. Now, this wouldn't be a fair review if it didn't harp on some of the things that Mark of the Ninja does wrong. The list may be very short and nitpicky, but it's a list nonetheless. Let's start with hiding enemy bodies. There are a series of access ducts and pathways in each level that enable the player to get around from point A to point B. One of the useful aspects of these ducts is to hide enemy bodies. Well, some of these ducts are small enough that getting an enemy body into them can sometimes prove challenging, and there are even times when finally getting the body into that area does not award the bonus points for hiding a body. Although this is more of a design choice, it's a little annoying to have to scavenge each level for hidden scrolls without any kind of clue or indicator to assist you. While this isn't a huge problem, there were a couple of scrolls that seemed like their placement was trying to play a trick on you rather than encourage exploration. GameFAQs was needed for one particular scroll after hours of searching, and once it was found, it didn't grant any kind of sense of accomplishment or evoke any aha moment. It just brought on a how the hell was I ever supposed to find that moment. While it ultimately ends up being a worth it experience, the story of Mark of the Ninja is largely forgettable. The end is very enjoyable, but everything leading up to that point just seems like unnecessary filler. There are also occasional camera issues where you'll be standing on a roof or platform with enemies just outside or below the camera shot because the camera is zoomed in too far or is centered on some other point of interest. While you are able to pan the camera slightly, an adjustable camera zoom would have been greatly appreciated. There. That's it. No, seriously. That's our biggest complaints with the game. When you have such a minor list of complaints with a title, that is what we call a great game that begs to be played. While some may argue that the playtime is a little short, that complaint is quelled with challenge rooms and an increased difficulty of New Game Plus. This is one of those titles where you'll feel compelled to unlock every achievement and revel in doing so. Mark of the Ninja manages to accomplish something many other games have failed to do in the past. Actually, it accomplishes 3 things that video games often struggle to do. Be a highly enjoyable 2D stealth action game, make you feel like an effing ninja, and earn a coveted 5 out of 5.